so where are we? We are hovering near the factory. Oh yeah, we're gonna put some fuel in the drone, because that's probably sitting now on a platform. But first, let's see what the celebration is about. I was in somebody else's stream as well, and they had a different plan with the belts. So they had all the belts side by side. You may know this guy. He's streaming a lot of Satisfactory, much more than I do. Total Eclipse. So he had the belts side by side instead of what I'm doing, stacking. I think it makes it a little bit easier if you want to get one off, but like split one off in a different direction, or yeah. I think we're going to continue with the principle that I have now, that I have two belts next to each other, one going one way and one the other way, and just stack them on top of each other. That seems to be working fairly well. All right, we're going to go see what was in the hub area, because we need to go to the hub area anyway to figure out what our next step is for the oh my god. I'll pause the music here for a second. Oh my god. Hey Jay, would you say the coffee is satisfactory? Hell yeah. Look at this, man. We have a birthday party. We need to get our picture taken between these two, right? Oh. What was photo mode again? Let me see what that was. Options, key bindings. Photo mode, there it is. P for photo mode. Satisfactory 1.0 launched 1 year ago. So I need to enable the decoupled camera. There we go. See if we can get back any further. There we go. So look at the speakers, man. This thing is awesome. And there is cake and pizza and more pizza. Is that pineapple? I think that's pineapple. Unfortunately, you can't interact with the pizza. Sorry, I didn't want to sneeze on everybody. Yeah, it looks a little bit like Hawaiian, does it? This looks like a dessert pizza. No, that's a pepper. Not quite sure what it is. Maybe it's a taco pizza? That is some delicious looking cake though. And the 1 year candle. Nice. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, we got the trophy here. Is that my joystick? No, that's a trophy I earned. Never noticed the lava lamp before. That's pretty cool. So now every time that we get close to the hub, we'll get this music. Or can I turn that off here? Nope. I just sipping my coffee. All right, cool. Very nice. Let's see what we need to do for the hub terminal. We have finished all our tier 8 stuff. The tier 9 is still locked because we have to do phase 4. All right, let's go to the space elevator and see what we need to do for phase 4. Let's write that down. It's an assembly director system. How are you doing, Jay? I saw you playing Dune. Are you liking it? A magnetic field generator. Sorry, 500. Thermal propulsion rocket. Game so fun and bouncing from game to game tonight. Cool. Wait, were you playing Dune or were you playing New World? Come to think of it, you were playing New World, weren't you? Nuclear pasta. Luckily, we only need 100 of those. A2 Brute. No, I've been playing some New World over the weekend as well. So yeah, it's pulling again. All right, let's see how we make this crap. So assembly director system. That is okay. A bunch of my friends logged back in after the latest update, so it's fun to get the group together again. Nice. Yeah, we're doing the same thing with the group that we had back in 2021 when it first came out. There was like 3 or 4 of us that seemed to be getting back in there. Did you buy the DLC? I think you have to almost, right? There's supposed to be another update tomorrow. Oh, cool. All right, so this is... My pen is giving out. Adaptive control unit. And supercomputer. Okay, we're making supercomputers. So that should be a quick fix. I have a jet holding off on the DLC for now. Yeah, I heard that you're running into problems in a little bit, not in the first 20 levels, but at one point you will not be able to join certain dungeons. That's what I heard, at least. I don't think we're making adaptive control units, but let me take a look. It would be over there somewhere. There's a decent amount of stuff that gets cut out of the end game if you don't have the DLC. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I've got. It's a radio control unit. Let's taking inputs. So this is an RCU. And I need to make an adaptive control unit. Which takes a computer, heavy modular frame, circuit board, and automated wiring. Oh, that's new. Lots of materials and leveling bonuses. Yes, and the mounts are in the DLC. I think I may start a completely new factory for this. Where are we going to do that? Let's take a look. An area over there, an area over there, and an area over there. How does this look? There's too much water and stuff there, and the roads are there. I think I'm better off doing something more in this direction. What I could do, I build it on that side. Is there enough room? I think there is. I don't know why I have some rail here. It looks like a blueprint failure. This looks like a nice area to build the assembly director system. Because I think we have most of the components here. So let's bring out the chainsaw. Oh, don't have it equipped. Away for now. Space for the trees, because what do I have? I have a lot of silica. Let's get rid of that. Like Leatherface flying around with a chainsaw like this. Let's see. On this side, right here. Oh, underneath here. Oh, I didn't want to step on. Get rid of the silica. Let's get rid of some of the excess crystals. What do we got left then? Keep that. I can get rid of some of this. I'll keep those. I want to keep that. What is this? Textile? Yeah, fabric. There's some biofuel. Mycelia. Oh, we got some copper. Oh, we can keep that for the pipes if we get to that point. Stuck. Go. Alright, back over here. Cut down some trees. I want to build it extending from here. Hey, Toast. What might it take you to get you all to come join my server? Which server are we talking about here? The Dune server? may have to abandon some of the people that are on my server now. Why don't you come and join our server? Let's see. This is clearing out nicely. Let's do some of this here. To be honest, I may limit my time in doing a little bit, Toast. I may be spending more time in New World. Although I love Dune. Is that the platform already? Oh, that's just sand. We'll take care of this as well. My guild may get pissed. Oh, okay. Yeah. I need to pay my taxes, come to think of it. That's the first level. So let's build foundations, 4 meters, aligned with the world grid. That's one of them. Soup mode. Oh, already clicked. Okay. Oh, so there was something funny over the weekend as well. I was playing some Fortnite, and apparently there are escape rooms in there as well now. Interesting. Let's see. We'll probably keep this greenery down here. We're just going to hide it underneath this platform here. Just keep building on here. I think at one point I will have to break out the calculator. Just keep on going. See, here's the thing. I feel like you and Lou would be happy with the sisters of like me, considering I'm decent at making sure generators don't go down. What makes you say that? Why do you bring up generators? Have I indicated a problem with generators? There may be the occasional issue with keeping them powered. Because my generators are filled for like 50 days? Oh my god, I thought the max was 30. How did you get it to 50? Right, how far am I out now? This is a fairly decent amount of space. So let's put down a wall. I calculated how much extra I have. Do we want to do a wall or do we want to put a let's put a foundation. So let's put a couple of blocks of foundation. Just switch to vertical. There. One over here. Let's put a couple in the middle. So like what, every 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So right about there. Also, the best way to sort it all is to use the sieve console. You put down to claim territory. Okay. I think that's what I've been doing. So you go up to the console and you manage it, and then you press the Y, and it transfers all the stuff over, right? Is that what you mean? You can refuel generators. Yeah. That's what I've been doing. Let's see. I have something that is the truck has a problem. Which truck is that? Let's take a look. Oh, that's the truck all the way over there. That could be a problem. Why are you not refueling? So that would be trucking station here. Not getting fuel. He's got fuel, not a lot, but can bring that over. Oh wait, let me take my buggy. Oh shit, where did I park that? Why is there a box here? Oh, okay. Where is my buggy? There it is. Let's see where the truck is stuck. Oops. These are horrible roads. Park it over here. I'm out of the path then. I didn't want to drive the truck. It's crafting bench. Yeah, it's out of fuel. Don't run over my buggy. Problems. It's going to fall off the road there as well. Oh well, you'll figure it out. I hope. Yeah, I definitely need to update this road. And I also should not look at chat while I'm driving. All right, taken care of. Now let's see if we fire up. See, that was Satisfactory Modular. See if we can get that in the scene as well. Yeah, we can use that. So let's launch this. Hopefully that will not crash Satisfactory. see anything. Huh. It's not what I expected. Well, that sucks. Okay, you guys just have to take my word for it, and I'm gonna build a assembly director factory real quick. So how do I do that again? New outpost. Title. Assembly director. That up, and then say I need assembly director system. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. What did I see there? Can I delete this? Yes. That we can start off. Now you can't see it right now, sorry, but we can start off with that and then add the assembly director system in here. Get an output. So we need adaptive control units. That requires automated wiring, which I don't have yet. So automated wiring, there we go. That's not what I wanted to do. Can I cancel that? Yes. That over there, that requires stators and cable. Okay. Then I have circuit boards, heavy modular frames, and computers. We have all that. We have supercomputers. Those are also being made. So I need, what is that? That's an assembler, manufacturer, and an assembler. We'll start off with the assembler. Oops. Am I? Oh yeah. Can I take this all? I cannot. But we're going to recycle this crap. And right next to recycle. So I can... Modular frames are going in there. Oh, and I need to put away my wood and trees. Go. Leaves and wood. Solid biofuel, I don't have to use that just yet. Cool. Let's see. Over here. It almost looks like there's messages coming in, but by the time I look over there, they're gone. So what did I just pick up? I picked up a bunch of iron rods. So everything that we have multiples for is going to go away again. That side. Steps here for that. That. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Out with a truck. Oh. And nope, we don't want to dismantle the blueprint. We just want to dismantle the storage box. They're very happy with the celebrations, aren't they? I think that's it. Let's see how many tickets we have. 45. I think the first thing I need are these things. I have a boombox. Oh, I have an anniversary. Oh, that's nice. Almost at a pretty good pioneering. There's all the different creatures. All right, so we need to go a little bit further. So back to our building area. It is right next to the blueprint. How are we going to route that? We're going to route it out of here between the two, or around the two blueprinters to the space elevator. So I'm going to build a... That was an assembler. Put that right there. So let's keep one platform row free between... actually I have more than one platform row. I can get rid of this fence here. Or I can just nudge it against there now and then remove the fence. There. This fencing then. Especially if you're floating. Land very ungracefully. So this is going to make assembly director systems. It has no power. I'm well aware of that. So we need to grab power from somewhere. Let's bring that over from here. It's powered. Alright, so what do we need for the assembler? Quick look here. I have supercomputers that I need to bring in, and I need a manufacturer for the adaptive control units. So supercomputers are going to come in here, and this is going to be where the adaptive control units are being made by the manufacturer. And I'm missing 50 cable. I think I'm pretty close to the cable manufacturer anyway. This wire. This is where we make the cable. What did I say? Manufacturer. Somewhere around here. Okay, there's a massive Coriolis happening now. Oh man, again, just when I figured out where the where my power supplies are at. My power cells. This is good. This will be able to turn like this and then like that. Oh. And then I need... Let's hook that up. That work? Yeah. Oh, now it says it's too steep. Oh, yeah, it's too steep. Power, of course. So we're going to pull this here. Let's add a pole. Here. Add a line from here to here. You, sir, are going to make adaptive control units. Okay. To make adaptive control units, I have to make automated wiring, apart from everything else that's coming in. And oh, let's make this complete. Vertical, I want it in zoom mode. Nice area. Oh, I don't have power, so... Also, let's color these tiles. What I wanted to do, I wanted to edit this. I always forget that you have to click right below that. So we have a red that is E11 D1D. Matte, select that color. So this area, I only want to mark the tiles actually, if I can. Proving much more difficult than I thought it would be. Do it like this. It works great. Sounds like a new song actually. I've never heard this before. I didn't want to turn the machine red, but okay. This is the, what was this? The assembly director system area. And it needs one more assembler here. And it's going to feed into the far right one. So I think I can get away with this. Well, I can feed the other two in front of it. Let's do it like this. Goes out to here. From here to here, and this pole is going all the way to the end here. Where is the oh, it's over there. So we'll over here, and then look it up here. This guy is making automated wiring. Cool. That is going to be the first one that I need to hook up. So for that, I need stators. Stators and cable. We have the cable just now. So let's bring that in here. The cable is over here. Have another belt coming out at the bottom here. That needs to go over there. Why did I need that around here? Let's get some conveyor belt poles. Start out with 2 high. Are those in line? In the middle of the middle of the tile. Then pull this out a little bit. Actually, bend it like that. That's not what I wanted. Let's put a lift here. This way. It is 6 high. This is a low 8. I'll hook it up here. Oh, 8 is way too high. Okay. This is a 4. I think a 4 may actually be enough. This is a high 4 or a low 6. High 4. That is going to go all the way around here. Hook up here. So let's do another set of poles here in the middle. Right around the corner. And here. Allows me to make this turn. And this. Oh, that's actually too far. Crap. So I need to go up that ramp here. Let's put one here. High. Let's see, hook this up. A conveyor pole here. It's going to be a lot higher. I think it's going to be at least 6 high. Same here. So I have this one come in. It's going to hook up to the second. Here it goes to this second. That is the cable, so they have to go all the way in the back here. So it's a little right. We need to put some points in between. So I think there may be a turn coming up here. And one here. Parallel with that. So 6 high. And here we only have to make like 2 or 3 high. It's too high. the lift here. It's pointing that way. Good. So that's what we did before. Now we can run the cables from here to here, from here, 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 here. That may not make the turn. Is it going? Yeah, it's a little awkward, isn't it? Let's build this out a little bit further. A couple of 4-meter foundations down here. Rid of those trees. Clears out the area nicely. Then I also need to get rid of these fences. Fence. There. There. Closer. Put fences down at some point there again. I need to pull these poles out. So this one is coming from here. Here, let's pull them all the way out here. And this will pull here. That will power. Now I can pull this out a little bit. I want to put those poles here. See if that works. I think that would work. Straight. Oh. We're grabbing a cup of coffee. Now hook this up here. That hurt. Sorry. There we go. That will feed the cables into that machine. And the other thing that needs is stators. That will come to a complete stop pretty soon. There we go. Stators. Stators are made over there, I think. Those are rotors. Smart plating. And something else. Oh. Modular frames, okay. So how do I make stators? I'm pretty sure that I have a machine for those as well. Oh! Steel pipe and copper wire make stators. There's copper wire. Goes into the dimensional depot. This is a intermediate storage container. Copper wire, copper wire. Goes up here. Copper wire, copper wire. Look at that. We had them somewhere. Those were stators. So, what happened to the stators? They're all fed in here to make motors, I think. Yeah, no, we don't need that many motors. So we're going to divert the stators here. Yeah, we can split that here. So let's get rid of this section. Too high, right? Splitter. Belt here. Oops. Here to here. Then we have to get the stators from here all the way over there. So I'm thinking bring them down to right above the now that's going to interfere. What if I put that on this side? So the stators are going to go here. Okay, let me draw some excuse me. Safely under one. Okay. So I have the stators coming in here. Do it the same way as this one does. Make it a couple high, and then make it here. All the way to here. Some foundations here. Why is there a conveyor pole left there? in. May have to go 3 because we have to go over this copper. So oh, then we're getting into trouble here. So we'll make that a 4 then. Let's start building the conveyor poles here. So I actually want this to come in as a 1. So from here to there, from there here. I mean, interesting looking construction here. Here too. Is that red? Belt can't be too long. I don't want it to go all the way. I want it to hook up here. What is wrong with you? Why would I want it to go all the way over there? I just wanted to hook up here. Like right here. No. There you go. That was not too hard, was it? I was making it difficult. Fix it. Here. Here. Go. So that will be the stators. Let's see. Here's where it's going to get interesting. So we want this to go here in a like straight mode. This I want to go up to, well, what if we do it like you're supposed to? So let's put this a little bit further away from this belt here. What if we put those here? Doesn't have to be 4 high, but I want this belt from here. I want to make sure that I'm hooking up to the right thing. Yeah. From here to here. It was an interesting pretzel shape. And from here this is supposed to be an 8, I think. Where's the 6? High 6. Let's try a high 6. It's a high 6, right? Yeah. Cool. All right. So this then has to go here. Here to here. Then we have to get from... Where was our splitter? There. That may actually be a bad split. We probably want to split it there. Let's redo that. This is something that happens so often in this game. Oh yeah, this is actually better. Get rid of that. And I know I'm mixing belts, but we'll get over it. So I want to pull this out. That was a 2, right? Sure. Yeah. Looks like a 1, 2. So let's continue that this way. And it's... Is that resting? Yeah, that's resting on this grate here. 2. Actually, let's put that here. I may have a cunning plan here. I'll pull that from here. Here. Splitter in. Oops. Right there. And run a cable or a belt from here to here. That fills that up. So if I put a hole, let's see what that is. Conveyor lift 4 hole, yes. Let's put that right here. See what that looks like. I need to go all the way down here, so I might as well just run it all the way through then. So let's put a lift here. Let's put it here. Doesn't want to do that. Here. Here. Then let's see. What is that hole? That up. Maybe if I put that let's see how close we can get that to the ceiling here. Let's see how this works. If I put a ceiling mount right here. Not too close. Getting really tight here. This looks good though. And this hooks up here. Let's make that ramp. I don't need to. I can just put a pole here. And as long as that's in the middle of that one. Let's make it too high. A belt from here. Here. And I only have to... where's my ceiling mount? Oh, it's one lower. I need to put a hole in here. Make sure that that is lining up. So, yeah. Here. Then this has got to go out here. Doesn't quite line up because this is a little short. How far out can I pull that? Not that far. Put that here. Then attach an elevator here. Reverse that. Oh my god, it lines up. Yes. Make sure that's the right height. Down a little bit. A warm and fuzzy feeling here. That's exactly how I wanted it. Where's my vertical? Right in here. And then the only thing I have to do is add up that one little piece all the way up here. Right here. Stators are flowing all the way over here. There you go. If all is well, there they come. First states. That's a very slow machine, by the way. It makes a half a minute. Oh. How much automated wiring do I need? I need 5 automated wiring, 1 circuit board, and 2 computers. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I need a lot of automated wiring. I may need to create a, oops. If that is half, how much does it take? 1 stator and 20 cables. Okay, the cables is not the issue. The stator is also not an issue, I think. 1 per minute or 2.5 per minute. Oh wait, I was reading it wrong. It makes 2.5 per minute. So if I put 2 right next to each other, I think I actually have a little recipe for that. As an assembler, right? Constructor. I have a 3 assembler. Opposite IO. Got Mark IV belts, but that's fine. Actually, I wanted the same IO. So let's do it this way. Oh, why does it have to be opposite? If I turn it around... Oh, wait. Hold on. It may actually be... No, it is opposite. So the 2 things are coming in on the left and they're coming out on the right. I would love to have that mirrored. Maybe I'll just make it simple. I'll put another assembler right next to this construction here. So that's an assembler, production, assembler right there. And you are also making automated wiring. I'm going to merge you here somewhere. So that is a 0. Four belt from here to here. And then we're going to split some stuff. But first we're going to extend this. Sorry, that's a 3. Let's pull it out a little bit past here. What was that? Was that 2 or 3 high? It's 3 high, actually. It is 3 high. Sit your ass down. I think it's actually 2 high. 1, 2. Okay. I'm gonna remove the top one there. Alright. Well, let's kill this part of the belt. And this part of the belt. We're going to extend that. Here to here. And the bottom one first. Here. Here. Lift here. Here. I need a splitter, right? It'd be nice if these line up. Saw it there for a second. Same here. The reason for that will become clear later. Let's feed that back in here. Let's feed you in here. We'll leave those 2 little knobs of belt. We'll leave those where they are. And then I need another splitter. That is on the bottom here. Lining up there. One lining up. Make sure that that's the right one. Here. Alrighty then. Belt. Belt. And some power. Alright, so that is one part. That is the adaptive control unit. No, wait, that is the automated wiring. Circuit boards, heavy modular frame, and computers. Those all need to come all the way from over there. So we have a belt that's feeding here. So we're going to build a second one next to it. That can run parallel on this one then. Definitely going to add some stacks on top here. Maybe a little bit lower. It's going to be on every stack. Already accounted for it here and here, so that's good. Here. All right, where is that going to line up here? Split that one off. I'm going to line that up here. I have the feeling it's going to be higher than that. So 6 there. I'm going to put it next to this one. Do we dare to do this, or should we keep one? I think we dare. No, it's not a good idea actually. Now that I look at that splitter there. Make them a little bit separate. We're still going to build them here, but let's build them in the middle here. That lines up perfectly with... No, actually goes right beside him, so that's good. Then we need to make some turns. So probably want to do this. That is going to line up, so let's do it here. We don't have a truck here anymore, so we can turn that back into some fix-it foundation. markings. Is that a skin? No, that's a pattern. Pattern removal. There we go. And then put the same poles. Yeah, let's put them on this line here. And once we get here, we'll need to figure out what we're gonna do. Let's start out with this one. So we're gonna go from here to here. Here to... Is that the right one? Sure it is. Two. Nope. 1, 2. What is wrong here? As I say, I'm clipping into another object. Is that too tight a turn? See it. Oh, it's going up. Oh, that's right. This is one higher. Oh, it's a good thing I started at 2. Newscast update from Nightmare Stream reports a massive Coriolis affecting the chat, swirling excitement and curiosity. Stay tuned as we dive into the physical fun and the mechanics of mayhem and Satisfactory. Will Nightmare's automation addiction lead to a scientific breakthrough or just more chaos? Trust me, it is more chaos. Then here we'll have to go up by 1. Then we can follow the cables. This was right for a second. It's tricky because my mouse is on the edge of the mouse mat. That needs to go here. 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 Oh, and then it needs to turn right here. Do I want to line it up with the merger there? Or will that just cause confusion? I can line it up with the merger, but I don't have to. Oh, it actually doesn't line up with the merger at all, because... maybe it does, I don't know. I want to get it as close as possible here. Let's put it here. It should be at least 3 high. Actually, it may be 4 high. That one turn here. Here. Actually, so it needs to be 5 high because we got 3 incoming here. Okay. Oh, I didn't build it. So that is going to be computers. And come on. I know it's a spaghetti factory, but it's not that bad. See? It's all straight. Splitter here. Lining it up with that one. Put a lift. Just one. I'm so glad that I got that all-clad aluminum for the Mark V's with a dimensional gate feeding in. And the last one. This one. This one. So we're going to do the same thing. Let's back up a little bit. Splitter. Just want to line up with that one now. Well, crap. Let's see if we can do it differently then. Let's build a lift first. Sure that that is the height. Oops. I didn't want to fall on the ground. This is it. So that's 8. That's a high 8. And I'm suspecting that this is a high 10. This is this one. Okay. Let's see if we can now put a splitter here. Here it definitely lines up. Well, let's see if it also lines up for this one. Yep. Now we need to rebuild these 2 lifts. They didn't click. Now they do. Now this should be connected here. Let's land here. Q. Yes. I know they're slightly different from this one, but that's okay. It's because I started differently. All right, so these are computers. Let's continue our computer stuff. Yep, it's a long track for computers. Where do computers come from? You. Crystal oscillator, radio control unit. So yeah, that's a level lower. I think. These computers come from over here somewhere. These are circuit boards. Those are computers. Now and then there are a couple of computers coming in. This is the container. The bottom one is the container for computers. Take the top one. Goes right underneath that one. There's my need for the... It's all the way over there. Reaches up to this wall. Okay, so if I let it enter at this wall, run parallel here, then hook it up to this somewhere. So, all right, idea. I'm not sure how high we're gonna get. Was on the roster, yeah, just on that edge right there. That was the wall that we need to reach, so we're gonna put it. Well, how was it coming in? It's right on this here, so. Very nice looking idea, I think. So it comes in here. Let's put it parallel to this guy. High. It was on the second level, right? Yeah, second level. Let's pull that from here to here. Why you... Conveyor belt's too long. Okay, that's why there is another pole here. What the hell is wrong? So from here to here. I actually made that one too low, but that's fine. We can add. Now is add an extra wall here. Oh, I can't unless I do a half wall. Do I have half? Let's see. Basic wall. I do not have half walls. I think if I do a full wall, it may interfere with this here. But we can change that by creating a conveyor wall with 2 holes. Why will it not go here? can just leave that open. That is our conveyor hole then. Then I also have to leave this open. We'll build a wall here. Yeah, because that actually won't, unless I have a conveyor wall hole as an architecture thing. I don't think so. Organizational? No, logistics, right? That's a floor hole. Oh, there's a wall hole. Let's put that anywhere on the wall. Well, in that case, let's try that again. That basic wall here back. Then put a logistics. See if that lines up. Lines up horizontally. Perfect. I like this. All right, so this is coming in here. I need to pull that through the wall. And that is on that tile. Nope. So if I put one here. So number 2. So the conveyor hole where around here. Just notch over a little bit. About the height. The height is maybe a little bit down. Perfect. Now all I have to do is link this up. This. This. This is 1, this is 2. I think. Those computers. Look at them. Okay. We got 50 computers, 50 automated wiring. Well, the cool thing is the circuit boards are right there. let's make that the next one. Is this one? You almost had me, Ree. It took a lot of control not to move the mouse and lose my position. How you doing? Come in. Thanks for the gunshot. Greetings, fellow space traveler. Read that while I'm... Or should I say, Ree is on a mission to explore the cosmos of gaming. Their last transmission from the Alien Tail Tavern. Oh god, yes, that's the last thing we played, right? So just they're facing an intergalactic challenge. May the force be with them. Engage more speed to let the holiday hoopla commence. I got off work. How you been, Nightmare? I've been doing well. I've been we're getting ready for ads, so I'll see you on the other side of the ads. Aren't starting soon, but I've been doing well, thank you. You've been staying busy? Haven't had time to stream? I understand. It's sometimes hard to combine work and streaming. I know exactly what you mean. No ads, Turbo. Ah, good for you. Yeah, I went with Turbo as well. It covers a lot. Be right back. Need to change clothes. I'll be right here. I am just going to continue pulling transporter belts all the way to the other side of my factory because I am an excellent planner. Let's see. This goes here. This one where it said like, hey, the belt is too long. Let's see. That one should go here. Come on. This mix up here, here, here. I kid you not. If that, no, it does not line up. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so I have to. How am I gonna do that? These are in the way. There is my output. Oh, those are inputs. Oh, that may actually be my saving grace. Because then I can run this around. Those are the circuits, right? Yeah, those are the circuit boards. Okay, that one goes up. I need to... This one. Oh, that's going to be nasty. So I have to lift that over the sink. This work? So that's a 4 if I see it correctly. Here. This one over here. And let's put one here. Yeah. Boom. Those are the circuit boards. All right. So now the only other thing I need is modular frames. Right? Is it modular frames? I think I can still outrun them. Heavy modular frames. Okay. I think I may actually have a couple here. Yeah. So why don't we put those in here? Let him start because it takes a minute per adaptive control unit. It's good to see you. I'm going to watch scary stuff. Alright, good luck. See you. Catch you later. I'll be playing some scary stuff next month. So, hope to see you again then. Thanks for stopping by me. Let's see. Heavy modular frames. See, here is where my disorganization begins to pay the price. There was English in there somewhere, but where are the heavy modular frames? It's not this. That's the all-clad. Okay. There's motors. I remember. Yes. Look, there are some frames coming in. I think that goes to the heavy modular frames. So let's follow that. Oh, we have a lot of frames building up here. And that's going down here into this. That does make heavy modular frames. What happens to them? They go into a container. It's a very wise decision. Then they go up there. And then they're not used for anything. What's this thing doing? Use modular frames. Okay. Oh, no aluminum casings. Oh, I broke that link. That's fine. Actually, those are the aluminum casings. You can just hook that up there again. Both of them are come to a complete standstill. Why don't I just hook that up again? Is that gonna suck up all my aluminum casings? I doubt it. Find out. So, okay, those are the heavy modular frames. They come from down there. I have an idea. If I change this, hook this up here. Here. Looks a little odd. Why is that going to the wall, the floor, without a hole? Jeez, this pipe work. That's horrible. more nuts. Those are heavy modular frames, yes. Then I'll grab that, go this way. Follow this line. Why is that going up so awkwardly? Huh. Don't like that. So let's make that here to not there, but here, here to wherever that came from. That's a lot smoother. And we may be able to add another layer then for, or do I want to do that underneath it for the, can I do it underneath? I think I can. And I have to lift it up here. Then hook it up here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that will work. All right, so we are going to build another conveyor ceiling mount. That underneath here. And in line is here. Two. That will bring it over here. Get it over this area. Oh, can I bring that up to 1 there? Let's see. Probably not, unless I use. Ooh, hey. If I. No. I was thinking if I bring it up to the same height as this. No. I can. If I put this here. I know, I've been working for 2 hours. A mandatory coffee break is coming up. So it's parallel here. I think it is. Let me see if that lines up. If I pull here, pull here. Then where do I put those balls? It's right on the split, so that should be here. Six. 6. And then there is the other one. May need an extra one up here then to match that. Awesome. I think. Where was my... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I need actually to pull this up to here. There it goes. That should be parallel with that. Yes. Then this one goes here, and that should be this one. It's flat, yes. Once you got the basic principle of your belt figured out, it hooks up pretty fast after that. So let's trace it back. This goes all the way over here, and then here is where I need to hook up the belt to here. Wait, why is that? That's weird. Why is that going up a little bit and then down again? Feeling that that is not an exact... well, whatever. So now I need to get my... crap, how are I going to get those here? Because it's actually one lower now. It's not going to fly. What if I bring them in parallel? Oh, it's the wrong belt. Damn it! Flat goes this way. If I put it underneath there, oh, this is actually already weirdly clipping into this. Yeah, that... Wait, what is going in there? Oh, those are the frames. Yeah, I probably want to straighten that out just a little bit because that looks odd. I think I should bring that up here. So let's put another... Let's get rid of this belt for now. And let's put another set of poles here. That needs to line up here. Where is the heavy? The idea is that that's coming. Where exactly? I guess on top. So let's put another one on top then. Now I know why Total Eclipse is doing it parallel. It's much easier to cross something sideways than vertically. That goes in here. Oh, to the elevator. Then that is where the aluminum needs to go, and that is where the modular frames need to go. How am I going to cross those? Possible to put everything for the aluminum a little bit higher. I think I can do that. Yeah, let's do that. So this will be the aluminum feet. Come on. One. Goes in there. That is a little odd there, but okay. We'll have to deal with it. So then, let's see. This needs to become one higher. From here. Here, but I think I need to remove that as well. Prevent that from linking. No, let me do something else. Let me put another pole here. Put it up here. Boom. 4. To here. 6. Pull that. So voila. Then let's get rid of this and this. Somehow we'll need that in there. I need to get rid of all these aluminum ingots here. That is all that is up here. I just need to get rid of the aluminum ingots. I don't want to get rid of the belt, because the belt is actually going to go where's the belt going to go? It's going to go there. Then up one. From here to here. From there to No. This is not spaghetti. A little bit lower. It up there. If I do that now, I'm going to feed aluminum into my modular frame thing. So let's make sure that I don't have it hooked up all the way at the end. Which I do now. This piece. Take that out. What are we going to do with the aluminum ingots? Being fed in here, right? That's already back to 100. Is there a buffer? There is. Ah. Somewhere. All right. That takes care of the aluminum ingots. Except for this part. I should have just left them on there, because I can also grab them off here. No aluminum ingot left unspent. Right, then this belt goes that. That will be the heavy modular frames. Let me put that part back in the very end. Getting somewhere. Boom. Then ingots area, which is here-ish. That I want to do that. Those some aluminum ingots. Perfect. Sort it out. Then the heavy modular frames. They are made here. They're not made here. All my heavy modular frames are being used up now by something I don't use. Fuck. Let's just halt this machine. Bottom one. It's going to be an awkward clip here. Unless I can't take it up. Best I can do. Brings it there. Then I have to lift it over. Here. That would be what, this high? How many is that? I should have paid attention. Just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 high. Okay. I can't do that. I need to put it here. Which means to be here. How exactly is that one? Oh, it's on the edge. It's this one. 7, yes. So it's just one over from the one that I just built. God, all of a sudden I crave a fish fillet. Ever had one of those cravings? All of a sudden you think of... Oh, yeah, that was the right one. That then has to come in on that belt. So... let's see how it looks if I do it at 6. Oh, that is 6. Wait. 6. This is 6. Why would I lift it all the way up there? Because I was going to lift it over this, but I'm now... pulling it beside. So let's go one lower. This one. This one. That will work. This has to come out to here. Assume that's lining up. Oh, why is that not lining up? Why do we leave those conveyor poles there? 6. From here. One here. All right, so last part of the puzzle. We don't need that. We don't need that. We need that to hook up there. Let's see if that works without some fancy shit. Does not. Because it says that, no, that is a... No, it will. How does that look? Oops. Also, it would have been nice to have that in daylight, but okay. Yeah, this looks a little weird, but... Well, I mean, I should be able to connect that, right? Back up a little bit. Go over here. Grab that. Default works. There. A little convoluted. But this should take the heavy modular frames all the way over here. Feed them in there. Okay. Let's see what happens. Aluminum ingots. Oh, there's a... Oh God, that still has to fill up all the way. It was such a good idea to turn that machine back on, right? don't know how many heavy modular frames we actually make. That's over there. And it's not working at 100%. So it's constructing maybe 1 or 2 a minute. Not having enough screws coming in. Up screw production. It's close. Just needs a little bit. Yeah, 71. Wonder if it gets to 200, 220, 230. Oh, it stops. Oh, it is. Oh my God, it's at 100% now. Wonder why it's hesitating every now and then with the screws. I don't think it's getting enough screws. Because it's not going to get to 240 this time. Again, maybe it will. 20. Yeah, it does. Okay. So this is actually making 2 per minute now. I'm just cutting it close. But there's still none in here. Because this needs to fill up. Alright, this needs to fill up. Well, it's almost there. Alright, we can work on the output here on this side in the meantime. So where is this going? That is a feed in as well. Let's add some foundations here. This will line up perfectly with the floor below. That's it. It should. I mean, it's all aligned to the world grid, so if I go vertical. Yeah. Okay. So then I can, well, let's be simple for now. Let's put a storage container in front of the output here. Just like that. Very small belt between them. And no, it's not producing anything yet. But... oh, I didn't feed in the supercomputers here. Okay, we'll leave that for next time.